What's going on, YouTube? Deal with this bit. See, I told you all she wanted was the bag. Alright, guys, as always, it's tilted to the side. This is the lightsaber once upon a. Can I have my moment? Kurama Pop finally came. Kurama Mode Pop finally came today. And we gonna go over it and we are going to talk about it. What's up, guys? This is your boy Lycan King here, and today we are gonna go through my list of pops in preparation for these events that's coming up that we'll be having swaps. So I felt it was time that I sat down and went over the pops that I have. Starting out with I guess we'll do the big pops first, I guess. Starting out with Alderaan. Alderaan, no, he was my second. Alderaan was my second 10-inch pop. Skyrim, one of my favorite games of all time. If not the greatest game of all time. So, on the back, here we got Dovahkiin and the Daedric Warrior. Oh, that's all that came in Skyrim said? Oh, well, I guess I'm in the clear then, because my Dovahkiin was never annoyed. Nope, take that back. The very last time I played Skyrim, he wasn't annoyed. So I'm like, nope, still not gonna get it. Red guards all day. So, first we have Alderaan. Second is the very first 10-inch pop that I got. It is the Attack on Titan Colossal Titan. And in the set here, I have all 4 of these guys. My Aaron Titan form is a Hot Topic exclusive, so he don't look like that. So, other than that, yep, I have that full set complete. And this is the very last big pop that I have. Well, the most recent one I got. Godzilla himself. Now, Godzilla is the only one in this set. There are, I think there's 3 more, but they're all variants, so they're all special, and I don't have any of them yet, so I just have the one. Whew. So, next up, Jon Snow, number 7. There are 6 in this set, and I only have 1. I have this is the second wave, and I only have Jon Snow. Hoping to get robbed real soon. Next up is Supergirl, number 93. Let's see. There are 5 in this set. I only have 2. The reason why I got Supergirl because I watched the TV show, and the TV show is amazing. I really like it. It's funny, and Supergirl is way more of an in-depth character than Superman to me. So there's that. Next up is Abraham Lincoln, the Stray, number 280. He is my favorite character from the whole show. Without Abraham, there'd be no show. I wouldn't watch it. There's 4 in this set. I don't like Ephraim Goodweather, so I'm never getting that. Vaughn, I'll probably get Vaughn because I thought he was pretty cool. The Master, no. Now, if the Master was a supersized pop like the ones I showed you earlier, like my Colossal Titan or Alderaan, I would have got him. But seeing as I've seen him before, and he's only in one of these, so I kind of think they kind of downplayed that a little bit, so I didn't like that. Next up, my favorite Star Wars character, Darth Maul. Alright, there are 6 in this set. This is number 9. Darth Maul is my favorite Star Wars anything. Sith, Lord, whatever you want to call him. Darth Maul has always been my favorite. Oh, what about Vader? Whatever. Vader's okay. He ain't got shit on Darth Maul though. In this set, I'll probably never get none of these. I don't care about Obi-Wan, Luke Skywalker, Secret. Why would you get CCC? Boba Fett pass. And I don't even know what a Gamorrean, I don't know what that is. So Darth Maul, that's why he's here, because he is the best. Okay, so next is Regina from Once Upon a Time, number 268. There are 6 in this set. And I'll probably get Rumpelstiltskin because Rumpelstiltskin, he's pretty cool. So out of that, I'll probably get her. And Snow White. Short hair Snow White. Yeah, well, that's not the short hair version, but if I would have get Snow White, it'd be short hair because short hair Snow White is dope. So this is Regina with the apple. And Regina is my favorite Once Upon a Time character. That's why I only have Regina because, I mean, it's good to be bad. And she makes it look insanely awesome. Ha! Second Regina. This is Regina with Fireball. Number 382. There are 4 in this set. Zelina. I'll probably get Zelina because Zelina's pretty cool, the Wicked Witch of the West. She doesn't appear to be green here, but I'm pretty sure they have a green one of her, and I'll have to look for that. But I got 2 Reginas simply because Regina is the only reason why I watch that show. Because, I mean, honestly, who doesn't love Regina? You know. Next is there a key in there? Why is there a key in there? Jacob Black. Keep your shirt on. I understand. Question. The Twilight movies, to me, they were alright. I mean, they weren't my favorite. I don't own any of them, but they was alright though. I mainly got into it after the second movie because the first one was boring as shit. The werewolves came, and as you know, you can't be called the Lycan King if you don't like your brothers in arms. So it was only because of the werewolves that I watched to see how this stupid ass series would end. The saga was dumb. It was just stupid. This is number 322. There are 6 in the set. Probably we will get no more. This is probably the only one I have of this entire set. Why is there a key? I don't know why it's a key in this box. I gotta find out what that key is supposed to. Because I don't remember putting a key in there. Next up is Tiana. Number 224. This is the Disney Princesses. There are 5 in this set. And out of the 5, I probably won't get any more. I don't care for the rest of them. Yeah. So, Tiana's probably the only one I'll get because The Princess of Frog was a good movie. And we only have 1 princess. So, we gotta support her. Next is... Okay. Raymond Reddington. He's just called Red Reddington on this one. But this is The Blacklist. James Spader. I love this show. This is number 392. There's only 2 in the set. I'm not gonna get Elizabeth Keen. As hot as she is, I'm scared to just. God, she's a lot like Lori, but she looks better than Lori. Cause she makes some really stupid decisions. So I'm probably not gonna buy that. They probably would have been better off making her eyes blue, but they made them black. I don't know, but I'm probably not gonna worry about buying that. But I had to get Raymond Reddington because again, James Spader is that entire series. You can't have a series. You can't have the Blacklist without James Spader. That's just how that goes. So I had to get this because James Spader and the Blacklist is just phenomenal. Think Robert California from The Office, but CIA trained. Next is Scott McCall, number 45. Teen Wolf. Now, there are 3 in this set. You got regular Scott and you got Styles. I probably won't buy any more in this set because this is his alpha. He has the red eyes. And I was a huge fan of Teen Wolf up until it got just ridiculous. Seasons 1, 2, maybe 3. I can't remember, it's been so long ago. Whichever was the season where they fought Deucalion. If they ever come out with a Deucalion pop, I'll get that. But up until when they defeated Deucalion, I was a fan. After that, I just stopped watching it because it just got dumb. Alright. Next up is Luke Cage, number 163. This is Jessica Jones. Luke Cage. I hope that they come out with a Luke Cage from his actual Luke Cage show. And it was nice to just see a Chase variant that has the yellow shirt that has like bullet holes in it. Got me in on that. Like I said, there are 2 in this set, Jessica Jones and Luke Cage. I've seen Jessica Jones, but I'll wait for the Defenders because I'm pretty sure they'll probably do a Defenders pop line. Hope they do, and maybe there's a cooler Jessica Jones. But if not, I'll eventually get her. I don't own her yet, but eventually, I'll hunt you down, Jessica. You'll be added Next is Morpheus, number 159, from The Matrix, which is my favorite trilogy, one of my favorite trilogies of all time. A lot of people only like the first one; they don't like the rest of them. I don't know why. I like them all. My favorite one would probably be Reloaded. So, but there are 4 in this set: Neo, Agent Smith, and Trinity, as well as Morpheus. I'm getting them all. As you will find eventually somewhere on the pop wall, I have Neo. I just need Agent Smith and Trinity to complete the set. This is Morpheus. Next up is Black Panther, number 130, and a set of 11. There are 11 in the Captain America Civil War line. Black Panther was probably, to me, the best thing that came out of that. I know a lot of people like the Spider-Man edition, but, you know, whatever. I mean, Spider-Man, I ain't gonna say whatever. Spider-Man was cool, but Black Panther stole the show. I don't have any of the rest of these. No. So I don't have any of the rest of these in the line. I don't have any. I have Iron Man, but the Iron Man I got, I don't think he's from Civil War. So we'll see when we get to him. Next up is Heimdall, number 55, in the set of 3. He's not, I mean, he's obviously from the Thor movies, but this is not from Thor, this is just Marvel. And the set is Odin and Lady Sif. I probably won't get either one of those. Don't care enough about Lady Sif and Odin, just, you know, whatever. So yeah, Heimdall, who a lot of people believe has the, what gem do people think he has? Not the power gem, the soul gem? The soul gem. They believe he has the soul gem. I don't know. Stuff is Power Girl, number 94. She is in a set of 5. Now, she'll be Supergirl because it's a TV show, and so that's why I had to get. But Power Girl, I don't really know a lot about Power Girl. I know she's older Supergirl, but that was only one reason why I bought this pop, and I think every guy knows. Do you see that shirt? Now, I don't know about you, but a lot of the pops, the women pops that I have don't have boobs. She has boobs. So I bought it. Just for that. So, if that makes me a perv, oh well. Next, who we got? Okay. Next up is Leon S. Kennedy from Resident Evil number 156 in a set of 6. Leon is my favorite anything from Resident Evil. As in Resident Evil 4, he has become the face of Resident Evil, and for good reason. He is a one-man army. In this set, we got Jill Valentine, Nemesis, a Licker, a Tyrant, and a Hunter. Now, I didn't get into Resident Evil like real until Resident Evil 4. I mean, I played the originals, but never sat down and got too deep into them. So the Hunter just automatically out. I don't even know what game that's from. The Tyrant I think is cool because I've seen the Tyrant in the animated movie. I want the Target exclusive glow in the dark Tyrant. No luck on that. I know what Lickers are. They're very dangerous and very annoying. I want one. Nemesis, gotta have it. Nemesis is a boss. So, Leon S. Kennedy, ladies and gentlemen. Next up is Tiana again. Princess Tiana and, how do you say that name? Naveen, number 149. This is Series 7, Princess and the Frog. She is one of 3. Dr. Joseph and Lewis. Now, I've only seen this movie, I think, once or twice. And that was a long time ago. But it was real good. And as I said, we only have one princess, so I had to get both. When I seen this, I was like, awesome. So it's her and Naveen the Frog, which, in my opinion, is way cooler than the other one that I have because it's just plain and boring. But this one has detail, and I really like it. It's dope. Next up, Guardians of the Galaxy, number 50, Drax. Drax was my favorite thing from the first Guardians of the Galaxy, which is better than the second movie, in my opinion. He's one of 6, which is the original Guardians. Out of this set, I'll probably hunt down Rocket Raccoon. and Unmatched Star-Lord and Gamora. I don't care for Groot. I'm not a huge fan of Groot. And I know a lot of people are. I don't like Groot. So I probably will never have a Groot anything. But he kind of redeemed himself. Nope, not even then, because it's the lack of speech and his. I don't like Groot. We'll get into that in another video. Next up is Michonne from The Walking Dead, number 38. Now I don't know if there's a regular Michonne that doesn't have blood on the sword. I have only seen it with the blood on the sword. Could be. I mean, these are some of the oldest pops that I have. But she's in a set of 5. She is Gwen, Tank Zombie, and her pets that she had when she first showed up, which I do want to get. Probably won't get that Gwen or that Tank Zombie. We'll probably go for later Gwen on that. Next is, again, Drax, number 200 from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Now, there are 9 in this set. From this, I'll probably get Mantis and probably Mantis and Rocket. Yeah, I think I'll get Mantis and Rocket. I don't care for anyone else, because Mantis and Drax had a good relationship. It was funny to watch them interact, and Rocket is always cool. Alright, back to The Walking Dead. We have Morgan, number 308. This is the 6th wave, and he is in a group of 4. Rick Grimes, Michonne, and Abraham. I'll probably get Abraham. Abraham was a really cool character. He was a really cool character. Like, I really liked him a lot in the show. He showed up and he was a boss. He was different, a lot different than he was when we last seen him. Going back to Guardians of the Galaxy again, we have Ronan the Accuser. Ronan the Accuser was my favorite thing. Was second favorite thing about Guardians of the Galaxy. He was a really cool villain. He, in my opinion, a better villain than Ego. I wish they wouldn't have killed him, but I really would like to see him come back in some way, because he was just a really cool character. Because he was one of those characters that you love to hate, because technically he wasn't a bad guy, he was just fighting for his people. So he is in a group of 6, including Dancing Groot, Yondu, Nebula, the Collector, and Thanos. 6-inch Thanos. I've been seeing 10, so those are 6-inch pops. The big ones I showed you. I'm sorry. Yeah, Ronan was dope. He was awesome. Next up is Kylo Ren, number 105, and he's in the set of 10. The Force Awakens. Kylo was the best thing about that movie to me. Now, I know a lot of people like, oh, it's all about Rey and what is Finn? Is his name? Yeah, Finn. It's all about Rey and Finn and no. We're Sith. I'm Sith all day. And Kylo was not the most powerful Sith, not the most stable Sith, but he was really relatable. You know, he was trying to find himself, and you know, he showed great promise. I really liked him. You saw the struggle that he had with the dark side and the light side. You know, his grandfather and his actual father and his aunt. Like, he to me was the best thing that came out of that movie. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people have different opinions, but me personally, I think he was the best thing that came out of it. So I was happy to add him to my collection that I've seen. Next up, who we got here? Okay. Next up is Agent May, number 88. On the back of this box is just her beautiful self. She's so awesome. She's the best thing about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I watched it like in the early stages, and then I kind of caught back up to it, and it had just got ridiculous. Everybody had superpowers, and I don't know what was going on in that, so I just fell out of it. Like I said, in the beginning it was okay, but then I just said fuck it. So Agent May from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., because she was one of the best things about that show in the early beginning. Well, Skylar, man, fuck Skylar. Moving right along. You gotta control your language, sir. I'm sorry, YouTube. Happy?
Yes, thank you very much.
So, what?
Nothing.
Okay. So this is Dean, number 94 for Supernatural. Been watching Supernatural for years. Dean, out of the two brothers, is my favorite character because A, he's an angry maniac, and he truly loves his family, and deep down he'd do anything to save his brother and keep his brother out of harm. That may not be the nicest thing, but he'll do whatever it takes to keep Sam safe, even if that means destroying the world in the process. He is one of three in the set, which is this is the first wave. This is like the very first wave, so there's only three. It is Sam, Dean, and Castiel. I don't have Sam because I don't like Sam. For as big as he is, he's just his heart's just not in it. He just makes so many stupid mistakes to be a grown ass man and a grown ass hunter. So many stupid decisions. If anybody is like his uncle, is Sam. But we'll get into that in another video. Focus, ADHD. Next up is number 50, Back to the Future, Doc Brown. Now, Back to the Future is one of my favorite trilogies of all time. I love this movie. It's said of two, Marty McFly and Dr. Emmett Brown. I don't have Marty, which is a shame. But I probably will get Marty when I get the Pop Ride, the DeLorean, because he comes with that. But this is Dr. Brown. This is when he's testing the DeLorean in the beginning of the movie. Had to get it because, like I said, this trilogy is very important to me, and I love it a lot. Next up is number 19, Batman from the Dark Knight trilogy. Now, this Pop, I really like it because it's all black. I love it a lot. In the set of three, so you got Batman, the Joker, bank robber. Out of this set, I have two. I'll show you the other one in a minute. But this is Batman from the Batman trilogy. Where's Rachel? Swear to me. You know how it goes. Next up is Eren Yeager, number 20. In the same set of four as the Colossal Titan I showed you earlier, which would be Eren, Mikasa, Eren Titan form, and Colossal Titan 6 inch. So here's Eren Yeager, the protagonist of Attack on Titan. And I had to get him because Eren is a really complex character. Angry, driven, motivated. He's awesome. Next up, the best thing from a terrible movie. Number 72, Age of Ultron, Ultron. He is a set of 8. That's 8. Yeah, set of 8. Iron Man, Mark 4-3, Captain America, Hulk, Thor, Hawkeye, Vision, Ultron, and the 6-inch Hulkbuster. I got Ultron because James Spader voiced Ultron, so there's a lot of James Spader-ness about him while he was speaking and how he felt about certain things. The funny, the movie is called Age of Ultron, and the best thing about that terrible movie was Ultron. And that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm not going to go into details about that. Next up, number 21, Attack on Titan, Mikasa. See if I can get her last name right. Ackerman. Yeah, so I'm not going to list the four. This is the original four set here. Mikasa is Eren's like best friend, and if you watch the last season, I think future love interest. We've been wanting it from the beginning, but this is a very strong female character, and when Mikasa shows up, you know what's about to go down. I love Mikasa. Mikasa, honestly, I like her a little bit more than I do Eren. I like Eren because he transforms into a Titan, but far as just people, Mikasa is definitely my favorite character. Not my favorite female character, my favorite character. Next up is Disney number 7, Merida. It's a bear. Okay. I got Merida because Brave is probably the greatest Disney princess movie ever. I know a lot of people have different opinions on their favorite movie. Good God, it's a lot in this series. This is series 5, and it's like at least 12 in this set. You got Alice, Dumbo, Mary Poppins, Jasmine. Oh, gotta get Jasmine. I don't have Jasmine. I want Jasmine. Jafar, Genie, Baloo. Baloo. King Louis, Merida, of course. Rocketeer. Carl, and I don't know where that Rocketeer comes from. But I had to get Merida. She has a couple variants. But Merida, like I said, Brave was just, when I first seen it, I thought it was a really good movie. So I had to get Merida because that movie was dope. Next up, Fallout, number 52, Deathclaw. he is in a set of 7. Now I haven't played Fallout 4. Let's see, what's in the set? Vault Boy, Lone Wanderer, male and female, Brother of Steel, Feral Bull, Super Mutant, and of course the Deathclaw. The reason why I picked the Deathclaw out of all of those, and this is the only Fallout pop I have, because my very first introduction to Fallout was in Fallout 3, and the Deathclaws was the scariest thing imaginable. I mean, I didn't fight Deathclaws until I got the dart gun and neutralized those arms so they wouldn't leap, but still to this day, Super Mutants, ghouls, whatever, knock them down with the power fist, but Deathclaws still hold just a significant fear for me in that game. They are the alpha predator in any Fallout game, so I had to get the Deathclaw. Next up is Breaking Bad number 163, Saul Goodman. I really like Saul Goodman because he was a good character. He is 1 in 10. I think these are all they have. And this is the only Breaking Bad pop I have, unfortunately. I do want to get. I hated Jesse, so I'll never get into Jesse pops. Probably try to get all the ones. I definitely want Heisenberg. I gotta hunt down Heisenberg. He's going for a lot of money now, but Heisenberg, I will find you. And Mike, because Mike was awesome. But I really like Saul. So when I seen Saul, this is like right after I seen the show, I had to get him. Next up is Sailor Moon number 92, Sailor Mars. Probably the only Sailor Scout I ever buy, because Sailor Mars was my favorite. She is 1 in, what's this, 7? Is that two different Sailor Moons? What's the difference? Oh, one has a staff and one's posing. If anything, I'll probably get the staff, Sailor Moon with her staff, and Luna. But that's it. I didn't care for the other Sailors got tuxedo mask. The Sailor Mars attitude. Love me a woman with attitude. Moving right along here. Next we have Batman v Superman number 84, Batman. He is 1 in 7 in the set. Yeah, I think I have 2 in the set. I got this Batman because despite what people thought about Ben Affleck, I think he did a really good job as Batman. I had my doubts too because we all seen Daredevil and it was terrible. But I think he was a really good Batman. I know a lot of people had a lot to say about his performance, and some people say that's why he dropped out of the role or whatnot. I don't know. This was rumored way back when, but if Ben Affleck ever comes across this little bitty speck of a channel on YouTube, no, I think you were a pretty good Batman in Batman v Superman. Next is Naruto Shippuden number 71, Naruto Kid. He's 1 of 3 in the set. Naruto, Sasuke, and Kurama, 6-inch Kurama. I only have 1 in this set because the other one that I have is not on the back of this box. And what does that mean? You'll find out. Naruto. Next up is Game of Thrones number 2, Ned Stark, Eddard Stark, my favorite character from Game of Thrones. And if you wonder why he's not in this box, that's because if you see any of my videos, you know he rides point in the car. So, he's the protector of the realm of my car. He is 1 of 6 in the set, including Tyrion Lannister, Daenerys, Khal Drogo, Sandor Clegane, the Hound, and a White Walker. I only have 3 Game of Thrones pops. 2 of them are the same, and only 1 is on the back of this box. I want to get the Hound and that White Walker, not that Daenerys. The Daenerys I want is completely different. But had to get. He is my favorite character. He's the best. Eddard. We will do something about that. Moving on. The Dark Knight Trilogy number 36, The Joker. I only have Batman and the Joker. I don't have the Joker as the bank robber. I don't have him in that mask. Heath Ledger. I know it's been said countless times and untimely death and whatnot. He was the Joker. I'm sorry. He embodied everything about the Joker to me, so I had to get this. Because that Joker is the definitive version. I don't care what no one says. Next up is Dragon Ball Z number 12, Frieza Final Form. He is one of 6, and includes Blackhead Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, Perfect Cell, and Super Saiyan Goku. In this set, I only have 2. I hope to complete it one day, because Blackhead Goku goes for a lot right now. So I hope to complete this one day, after I get everything figured out. But I had to get this because it goes with the Goku that I have. The battle that he had with Goku on Namek is still one of the greatest Dragon Ball Z fights of all time. I don't care what anyone says. Moving along. Next up is Funko number 17, Freddy Funko. He is a Funko exclusive. It says on the back of the box. Doesn't have a sticker. But I got him for signing up for the Funko Club, Funko Collectors Club. If you watch the video, I get this and I unbox it. It's the video with the certificate and pins and all that. It's on my channel. I'll put a link for it if you really want to watch it. So yeah, that is Freddy Funko. So I have one. That's the only one I have. I know it's so many, but I have that one. Next up is Avengers Age of Ultron number 66, Iron Man Mark 43. And he's one of 8. So, Iron Man from Age of Ultron was pretty cool. Keep this as short as possible because I still got a mountain on there. Alright, so next up is X-Men number 185, Logan. He is one of 6. Including Cable, Archangel, Quicksilver, Psylocke, Sabretooth, and Storm Mohawk. I see Sabretooth every time I go to the mall, but I never get him. I do need to get him. I really do, because I really like that. That's the Sabretooth from the cartoon. So that's always awesome. And that's the animation version. Next up is the very first Funko Pop I ever bought. This is the one that started it off and started it off. This is Magic the Gathering number 2, Garuk Wild Figure. He is one of 6. Jace Bellerin, Johnny Goldman, Nisa Ravine, Lenny Alvarez, and Chandra Nalar. If you wonder how I got those names so perfect, because I used to play Magic. Green all day. Green mana all day. I was a summoner of Great Beast with very powerful attack and defense. Trample, Shroud 2, Life Gain, Devour. I can just go on. But he also has a variant with purple eyes. I'm assuming that's when he's taken over by Lily on the vest. Look on the back of the box, it kind of has that. I don't know when that happened. I don't read the comics or anything, but I do want to get that simply because it's a good group that I don't have. Next up is Age of Ultron, Avengers Age of Ultron number 69, Thor. He's one of 8. And Thor from Age of Ultron was okay. He didn't play like a huge super role, but he was okay. He was funny, but you know, there's Thor. I think that's the only Thor that I have. Gotta hunt me down with Thor. Next up is WWE number 5, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and this is the second pop I bought after I got Garuk. Second and Charles shout out. That's why I got my first 2 pops from. That's what started it all. He's one of 6. John Cena, never gonna happen. CM Punk, maybe. The Rock, maybe. Sheamus, maybe. Of course, Steve Austin and Rey Mysterio. So, yep, Stone Cold. He has, I think, 2 variants. Next is the Matrix 157. Neo, one of 4. I've already listed the ones that I have, so I only have Neo and Morpheus. I need Agent Smith and Trinity to complete the set. Had to get the 1 because, I mean, honestly, like I said, my favorite one was the Matrix Reloaded, and that just showed how awesome and badass he was. Alright. Next up is WWE number 11, Hulk Hogan. Now I know he's been caught up in a lot of stuff recently, and I got this way before that, but still, he is my favorite wrestler of all time. He's one of 6, Daniel Bryan, Undertaker, Triple H, AJ Lee. That's how you know this is old. Macho Man, Randy Savage, and of course Hulk Hogan. But they do have his NWO variant, and I have to hunt that down. I must have that. So, Hulk Hogan, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, Dragon Ball Z number 14, Super Saiyan Goku. 1/6. They do have a glow-in-the-dark variant of this Goku, and I think they have a metallic version of this Goku. I only have the regular version because I haven't come across those. I have come across them, but Thanos won out on that battle. Next up, Age of Ultron number 68, Hulk. This was an impulse buy. I'm not gonna lie, cause I like the more and more I see the Hulk in the MCU, the less and less I like him. The only time I really liked the Hulk was in the Incredible Hulk, the Edward Norton version. That Hulk was amazing. After that, I don't think they really know what to do. And hopefully in Thor Ragnarok they'll get him right. And last, but certainly nowhere near least, is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 406, the Red Ranger. He is in a set of 3, including White Ranger and the Pink Ranger. When I was a kid, I was the Red Ranger, so I had to get this as soon as I seen it. I was late to the game to get the original Red Ranger. Now he's going for over $500. Didn't know about Pops back then, but here he is. So when I seen him, I had to pick him up. So those are the regular Pops that I have. Yeah, they're the big ones. So now we just left with the exclusives, the Steve-Cars. The Steve-Cars. Steve-Cars. Okay.